up, fam? It's your boy Aaron coming to you once again from First and Faithful. Today's video is going to be a Niners-Jets preview episode. We'll go over injuries, who's playing, who's not, the keys to victory, X factors, a final prediction, all that. Before I get into that, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon if you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing. New videos every week. As always, appreciate all the support. Now let's get into the matchup. First, I want to go over the Mohamed Sanu signing. It is official as of today. 1-year deal at the vet minimum. They did give him, I think it's $137,000 bonus, so they kind of gave him a little bit extra on top of the league minimum. In a corresponding move to make room for Sanu, Richie James Jr. has been placed on the short-term IR, injured his hamstring against the Cardinals, so to make room. So they're at 53 again, which leads us into the injury report. Let's start with the bad. Kittle obviously still not practicing his. Hey fam, right after I recorded the video, Coach Shanahan came out and reported that George Kittle will miss this Sunday's game, is out with that knee sprain. Like I said previously, I expect that he will also miss week 3, just because, like I said, with that turf being an issue, knee, I think he misses week 3, comes back week 4. Also, update on D Ford, neck spasms, is questionable for Sunday. Like I said, not a big deal. I think Kerry Hyder can step in just fine. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. But for good injury news, Kel Witherspoon cleared concussion protocol. He's a full participant in practice. It's going to be him and Mosley. I believe Brett still has not practiced yet, so it's going to be Witherspoon and Brett. Witherspoon and Mosley as the top 2 corners. So that's good, I guess. It depends on what you think about Witherspoon, but at least he's cleared. Brandon Ayuk, full participant in practice. He should be good to go Sunday. Really excited to see the kid on the field. I think he adds a dimension that they really, really need out there. And Ben Garland, center, also full participant in practice. Looked much better in practice this week, so he should, in theory, get the start at center. So that should kind of shore up some of the O-line issues. Although Grassi, I'm not sure how he says his last name, played actually really well last week. I'm looking at the All-22. He actually, held his own pretty damn well. So another depth piece on your O-line is always good. For the Jets, Le'Veon Bell on the IR with a hamstring. Jamison Crowder, their top receiver, has some hamstring issues. He looks like he'll be doubtful for this Sunday. So, if there's a week where Sherman's not going to play, this kind of it. Jets don't have a lot of great receivers anyways, but to lose or in theory have their number 1 guy either not playing or hampered by a hamstring, this is probably the perfect week for that. So that's kind of the good news. The ageless one, Frank Gore, is obviously going to take over for Le'Veon Bell, so that'll be great to see him on the field. Like, the guy just keeps plugging away. I don't know, maybe he's a vampire, who knows. Maybe he's Blade, I don't know. He just doesn't seem to age at all, so it's definitely impressive. Great to see. Anytime you see Frank Gore out there, we all love him. So he's one of those guys that even when they leave your team, you still cheer them. There's very few of those guys in sports. Frank Gore is one of them. And now let's get to some keys to victory. For me, there's 4 keys. 1, take advantage of the Jets through the air, right? Josh Allen last week, for the Bills, looked very, very good against the Jets. I mean, and this is Josh Allen, who's a below 60% completion percentage guy. Like, they made him look very good on last Sunday. Jimmy Garoppolo with Ayuk back, I don't know how much Sanu will play, but just with the weapons at hand, I think slotting Ayuk in there, allows Bourne to be maybe more where he should be, which is like a number 2. Should open things up. I really, really, really like their chances against that really just kind of poor Jets air defense. Key number 2 for me, and this goes back to last Sunday, is don't let New York hang around. Blow them out early and blow them out. Just take care of business. I think they had a chance to do that last Sunday against the Cardinals and really just put their foot down on their neck. Blew opportunity. Shanahan said it himself. don't let the Jets stick around. They're not good, but if you let a team just kind of hang around, things happen. Balls bounce weird, people miss a pass, etc. Things happen. Don't let them hang around. Just I honestly, come out first quarter, blow them out, and be done with it. Key number 3, get after Darnold. He's now a mobile quarterback, or at least not on that level, obviously, a Kyler Murray. Get after him early, get after him often. That O-line is not the best. Obviously, you have Bosa. Get after him. Bosa had a great game last week. Had a lot of pressures. Just couldn't, just wasn't able to finish the deal. It's hard to sack Murray. He's very shifty. But I expect this week, get after Darnold. And part of that goes into key number 4, which is limit Frank Gore. Limit the running game. If you can limit that, get Gore. This is something we talked about last week. One of the keys I said, limit Drake. Same thing this week. Limit Gore. Get Darnold. Get that offense into those 2nd and long, 3rd and longs. 2nd and 8s, 3rd and 8s. Long down in distance where you can allow Bosa and Hyder and all those guys, Armstead, all those guys to tee off and get after the quarterback. And moving into X factors, for me, number 1, Brandon Ayuk has got to be the number 1 X factor. I think this kid I'm actually starting him in one of my fantasy leagues. I had the injury bug hit 3 of my receivers. I had Ayuk kind of stashed away. I'm actually starting him. I think he has a huge game. They're going on. I think what he brings him is those splash plays, right? Those big plays. You didn't really see that last Sunday. You saw the one long one to Mostert, the catch and run, and you saw the juice play, the 44-yard. That was kind of it. And this offense last year had a lot of splash plays, 15, 20 yards, not bombs, but those 15, 20 yard just splash chunk plays. You didn't really see that last Sunday. I expect with Ayuk back in the fold, I really expect to see that. Having him back there, maybe some of those jet sweep motion play out. I just really expect him to make a huge impact for that team. X factor number 2 for me, Jordan Reed. And this is regardless of whether Kittle plays or not. I think Reed, he didn't play too many snaps this last game. Shanahan said they were kind of limiting him, which I'm more of an opinion. If he's ready to go, you got to play him. You have to play him. This limiting and pitch counts, if they can go, put him out there. Just go. If he can go, he can go. Throw him out there. I hope this week, hopefully because he got through last week okay, this week they give him more. Like I said, regardless of whether Kittle goes or not, I think Reed is huge. Obviously, Kittle, if he's playing, is going to be keyed in on. Reed has an opportunity to. Nobody on that Jets team, nobody on that team scares you. The linebacker safety, Reed should have room to feast, and I like to see Shanahan and Garoppolo and Reed take advantage of that. So another big X factor. X factor 3, Witherspoon. You have to figure the Jets are going to come after him early and often. Also, Mosley, I think maybe they'll come after him a little bit too, but I think especially Spoon, they're going to come after him, going to test him. So for me, that's huge. If he can come out, that first series, they're going to test him. And with Spoon, it seems like if he makes a couple plays early, he's great. He's fine the rest of the game. You don't have to worry about him. He's locked in. His confidence is there. If he gives up a play early, then it seems like his confidence kind of gets shaky. So for me, that's going to be the huge part. How he comes out of the gate. Like I said, if he makes those plays early, an interception or just tip balls or just playing good coverage, then I think it's going to be a kind of an easy game for the team. And that brings me to my prediction, which also brings me to my contest. Like I said, every week I'm going to do this predict the score contest. All you guys have to do in the comments, leave the score. Niners 25, Jets 3. Whatever you think the score is. If someone hits you have to hit it exact. But if you hit it exact, $25 gift card to wherever you want, as long as I can get it through you digitally, through an email. So I don't care. It can be Amazon. It could be Pornhub. I don't give a shit. Just as long as I can email you the code or whatever. If we have multiple people who predict the score correctly, then I'll just draw a name out of a hat or use a randomizer or something like that. But we'll do this I'm going to do this every week. $25 gift card to anybody who guesses the score correctly. So, like I said, all you have to do, just You score blood. That's it. If I see someone win, bam, I'll hit you up. You know, you pick where you want your gift card to come from, and you get a gift card. Simple as that. Which brings me to my prediction. I think this is a get-right game for the Niners. 31-0. I think it's a shutout. I think the defense just tees off on Darnold. I think they stop Gore. Love you, Gore, but sorry. I think they stop Gore on the early downs and just go to town on Darnold. I think he, last season he had that famous he's seen ghost. I think he's gonna see ghost in red, white, and gold all day. It's not gonna be good for him. I think a couple turnovers. I expect to see a couple of I say 2 turnovers. Niners get 2 turnovers on defense. At least 2 turnovers. Like I said, 31-0. Jimmy, this is his get-right game. It's a get-right game for the entire team. They come out feeling good, going into week 3 against the Giants. 31-0 is my prediction. Like I said, let me know below. Hit in the comments. Let me know what your prediction is. And anything else. I love talking to you guys on YouTube in the comment section. Anybody who leaves a comment, I do reply to. I like engaging with everybody. So don't be afraid to leave a comment. I will respond. Even if you're a fan of the Jets or an opposing team, I love having those interactions. Just because we like different teams doesn't mean we can't have a spirited debate. No one has to be a dick or anything, but we can talk about why our team is going to win, etc. So leave a comment down below with your score. As always, this has been First and Faithful. Thank you, as always, for watching. I'm Aaron. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for watching First and Faithful. Here's another video I think you'll enjoy. Also, don't forget to subscribe. New videos every week. Appreciate all the support.